Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Yes, I've called this the bonus Gemini read because your 2023 readings have been put up and I didn't have too much time, but then, well, I found some. So I'm just doing it for a few of you, just a few Zodiacs, and Gemini, you're one of them. So, well, enjoy your bonus love read. Welcome back all my subscribers, welcome in newcomers, do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us, we welcome you in. So gems, newcomers, I am setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is person A, this is person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Two of Swords in reverse. Some final decisions are getting made here. Maybe somebody wasn't choosing in two directions, but now it seems finally somebody has decided, okay, I don't want to give them a second chance. I'm done. I'm calling judgment. I'm going to hold back from them now. Which is making the other person quite stressed out. They're quite stressed out because they still see their person as their ultimate happiness. What they're thinking, what they're wondering. I'm going to clarify all these cards here, Gemini, but first let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other now, what that would be, and then I'm going to clarify these cards. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. Okay, let's take a few more gems from another deck, and if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. All right, just a few more gems from a third deck as well, and then we're going to start. Gemini and their person. All right, good to go, gems. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and make it right. I care about what people think of us. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. I wasn't ready for what you were offering. I don't want to be reminded of you. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. I know I have narcissistic tendencies, but I'm not one. I developed these traits to protect myself. I'm deeply sorry that I walked away from you. I look at your pictures for hours on end. You're still so beautiful to me. You will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can fill. I hope I haven't lost you. My heart aches for you. I feel like you've moved on from me. I keep reading our old text messages. I have a hard time focusing on you when I'm trying to build an empire. I have faith we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. I did not expect you to enter my life when you did. I wasn't ready. All right, so gems, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you today as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Gemini. Pause. So maybe this is just a pause, Gemini. Maybe you guys are not together or not talking or separated. Maybe this is just a pause. It's not the end. Like one card said, I hope it's not the end. I'm holding space for you. But it is at standstill from what I can see also, and according to the cards as well. So let's start and figure out where you guys are at. Gems, I'm going to start with person A's energy, and newcomers, I'm just picking up on two soul energies here. This is not gender based, man here, woman there, Gemini you're good, you're crosswatch you're bad. No, just two soul energies in front of me who are somehow energetically connected, how they feel about each other, and what's the most likely action they'll take towards each other. Okay, if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on. Right? So person A, let's start with you, focusing only on one side. So what's the judgment in reverse in your feelings? Too many cards. What's the judgment in reverse? Yeah, person A says, I'm done. I'm done. I don't think any new second chances should be given here. I think it's time to shut down this chapter now. It was getting a bit toxic. I'm leaving all conflict behind. I want to move towards a peaceful, harmonious place in my life. And the best way to do it probably would be to hold back from this person now. So what's the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think person A is somewhere emotionally trying to detach. Trying to emotionally detach, maybe, move on. They feel that their emotional needs were not fulfilled. There was nothing on offer. They were not, So, one more. Yeah, they feel it's time for a new journey of their life to bring balance, peace, and harmony. I have a feeling person A could have tried to maybe message person B, or but they didn't get the the response that maybe they expected, and were made to feel a bit left out in the cold or abandoned, or just feeling that their person was not responding. Maybe person A did offer a peace offering or an olive branch to just see, if person B was willing. But I have a feeling that the person, I think, who they thought was going to be, somebody very important in their life, ended up creating bad memories in this connection. Yeah, so person A, this is clarified, right? So person A is holding back from a person, I think, who they had high regard for. Maybe there was a friendship, but emotionally, I don't think it really worked out. Even though I think person A was hoping. Tell me, I think person A says, I'm bringing balance and justice back into my own life, Omkaratarot. I tried, and this person is, I thought they were more than what they are showing now. In fact, I feel this connection is over. So maybe there's still some pretense of a friendship going, but emotionally, I think person A is withdrawing. Tell me why, person A. Tell me why. Three of Wands. What's the Three of Wands? One more. I think person A was looking forward to a future. They thought this connection could go further. Maybe there was a future. Maybe there would be stability long term. They were maybe waiting for things to move forward. But there is a sense of disappointment that things never worked out. Yeah, I think person A was really hoping that their person would make that choice, make that decision, make them feel that they were their equal counterpart, or give them that offer of, long-term stability and happiness, so that they could come out of this feeling of feeling not good enough or abandoned. But I don't think that really happened. So that's the reason I think person A is the one who's now turning their back and saying, you know what, if you're not going to offer me nothing, then I'm not going to sit around and feel, I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't, important enough. In fact, maybe it's time for me to move on towards new love. Right, person A? Yeah, person A is gaining, I think, that sense of victory for themselves in their own life and saying, it's time now that I moved on towards finding new love for myself. My person, they only had a little bit to give. I was seeing them as a emperor, but they turned out to be a knight, and maybe they sat in their ego and their pride, so I'm not going to wait around for them. So, person A, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection now? The lovers. What's the lovers? Person A says they never made any choices. I asked them. I thought we were an equal pair of the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords, but my King of Swords, they are in reverse. They never really, sat face to face with me to make some decisions or choices regarding our connection. In fact, they lied to me. They were cold, they were rude, they were, always pushing me away, not making a choice for the betterment of our connection. So, what's the magician? What's the magician? I think person A is now sitting and manifesting other options. Person A says, this didn't turn out to be an equal match, Omkaratarot. This is like, yes, I thought this was King of Swords, Queen of Swords, but look at this King of Swords, right? I think person A right now could be sitting in their manifestation mode, maybe checking out other options, healing themselves, putting out that prayer into this universe to say that, hey, this past person didn't turn out to be an equal match. Please send me somebody new. Send me somebody new who actually does fill my cup. Am I right, person A? What you wishing for? Tell me. What you wishing for? Not to be... Okay. One more. Yes, I think person A is wishing for a passionate, brand new beginning. It's like, I don't want to stay stuck and stressed out in a connection which is not working out. My person refuses to, work on this connection. They're so busy in their own life. Maybe they have other things they need to tend to. They're not making me less of a priority or none at all. And they just leave me here stressed out and bound and chained, wondering whether this is going to work or not. I think person A is manifesting right now a passionate, brand new beginning of their own life. Okay, so person A, action from your end. I'll open later. Let's move on to person B and see in actuality how they are feeling. So person B, you have the same card, 8 of Swords. So person B is also thinking, overthinking, stressed out. Why is that? What's the 8 of Swords? What's the 8 of Swords? They're disappointed. They're disappointed at the fact that either they chose the wrong direction, or they could be disappointed that they feel now person A is no longer waiting for them, no longer stuck on them, maybe chosen another direction for themselves. So this person is very, very stressed out. Sun card, in your feelings? They are hoping that this connection hasn't totally ended. In fact, they're very bored. They're very discontent. Then none of their other options are really looking that good. And they're just sitting here feeling sad, lonely, discontent, upset. I think what would really make them really, really happy if person A would chase after them, maybe communicate with them, or push them to talk or something like that. I think person B really misses that happiness that they used to feel when person A used to call them or text them or talk to them. Yes, that made them feel that their life is in order, I'm emotionally happy, even though I don't think they really took any action. Am I right, person B? Why do you feel this way? Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Oh, they don't take action. Person B doesn't like to be the one to initiate action or take too much action, because they fear, what if I gave that impression that I'm interested maybe in committing to them or giving to them or proposing marriage to them. I don't want all that stress. I don't want to have those sleepless nights where I have to be the one then to offer something stable. I think what makes them really happy if person A keeps, talking to them or making them feel emotionally happy without them having to invest. I think they stop themselves. Chariot in reverse, Spirit. Chariot in reverse. Yes, see, this person has control issues. They have control issues. It's my way or the highway. I'm not going to bend. You chase me. You do this. You do that. I don't have to do anything. I think person B is discontent because they are not getting their way right now. They do want to rebuild, but not at the cost of them having to offer. They don't want to be the chaser. Let's put it this way. They would be very happy if person A would continue to chase them. That way then their emotional needs are taken care of and they don't have to offer nothing. Yeah, maybe this person wants to remain single. They want to remain a player, or they just don't want to commit. So they feel if I, say too much, or I call them too much, or I ask them too much, then maybe person A will think that they're getting serious and then they'll start expecting commitment. So how do you feel about the connection now then, person B? Now that person A has withdrawn their energy, how are you feeling now? Ace of Wands in reverse. They're feeling very unmotivated at the moment. They've lost their interest in work. They don't know how to move through life. They're very scared that their person has totally turned their back on them. They're very frustrated. They're very, very frustrated and upset and angry. In fact, they're angry at person A. Why did you turn your back on me? Why aren't you putting in work in this connection? It's making them feel very emotional, maybe even afraid that, they've lost out on that emotional happiness of theirs, that 10 of Cups that was so freely being given, I think, by person A or offered by person A. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. They could be spying. They could be, finding out through gossip or rumors. What's the truth? What's the truth? Has my person actually, gotten unstuck from me and this connection? Are they in a happy connection elsewhere? Why are they guarded towards me? Why have they closed this chapter on me? Why have they put a full stop? Judgment in reverse. How do you see this connection now, by the way, person B? They feel their person is not taking action. I think that's their biggest complaint this time, is why is my person not taking action? They should be taking action. Why are they upset with me? Why are they angry with me? Everything was fine. All my 10 cups were full because I didn't have to do nothing, and yet I felt I was in a commitment. And yet I could be single and I could be independent, and I didn't have to take that leap of faith, and I could, whenever I wanted, I could sneak off and do whatever I wanted to do. Now they are contemplating, they're worried, they're thinking, has this connection ended? Is it over? Why? Because I think person A took back their power. Person A is the one who's, I think, taken back their power, no longer chasing, manifesting brand new things in their life, not looking back. That's what's making person B feel very upset now. Looking at the past and feeling, oh my God, I lost it. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Gemini, and while I shuffle these cards, may I request you, if you could just tap that like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, as I've been told by YouTube, and but it just makes me happy to know how many of you I connect with, and newcomers and repeating viewers, the ones who are not subscribed already. It's absolutely free for you to do so. All you have to do is tap the subscribe button and become part of our Omkara family. We welcome you in. So person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Four of Wands in reverse. I think person A is actually given up. They feel this was not a true soulmate connection, or it's over, or there's nothing long term to look forward to. So clarify the Four of Wands, please, in reverse. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse in your action, person A? Ace of Cups, all right. Knight of Pentacles and the Queen, Two of Cups. I think person A is taking a little breather, but I have a feeling they're moving towards new love. They want a partnership. They want somebody to come towards them and offer them love. They want somebody to be on equal footing. If I hold your hand, you hold my hand. If I give you love, you give me love. I give you my cup, you give me your cup. I think person A is manifesting this kind of a relationship, and not somebody who's absolutely stagnant, has so much baggage, and barely makes a move towards them. So I think person A is kind of choosing to say, if you're not going to choose me, then, well, I refuse to choose you too. I think it's, let's call it quits now. Okay, so person B, what about you? Now that person A has withdrawn their energy or is trying to, will you take any quick action towards them and be their Two of Cups? Or are you going to just sit there and have control issues? Person B's action towards person A or otherwise. Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords? Please tell me. Why the Seven of Swords? This is a card of somebody being sneaky, running away, ghosting, lying, cheating. Page of Swords. Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Listen, this person does want to send a message. They do, heart of hearts, I think they do see person A as their sunshine, as the person who makes them incredibly happy. This card is here again, right? So as much as they want to take action, they are right now watching, spying, checking out social media, feeling, both the fives are here, so feeling rather now left behind, left out in the cold, feeling abandoned by person A now. They may try and send some kind of a message, but it won't be straightforward. This person is now coming in from a very negative space, I would say. The fives is like totally lost enthusiasm, optimism. I'm sad, I'm lonely. It's like pity party. And let me check on person A. Oh, they are looking happy. What should I say? What are they doing? Even if they do message, it won't be straightforward. It will be like a little ghosting kind of scenario where they may just say something and disappear again just to touch base, and yet not, because they feel unworthy. They feel they're being left out. Maybe three more for you, person B. Yeah, that Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. As much as they want to come back, they're not sure whether their offer will be accepted now. As much as they are sitting in the memories of the past, but spying and watching and being sneaky. Maybe they're trying to figure out, oh my God, my person is now single and beautiful and abundant. Maybe they have lots of options. Why will they choose me after the way I treated them? So this person is sitting in just past memories. They're sitting and thinking of all the good times, but sitting in a lot of sadness. Lot of sadness. So they're not coming forward and saying, listen, I'm sorry I did this. No, this is sneaky behavior. Watching, spying, trying to gather information, not sure whether there is, person A still has a spot in their life for them. So as much as they want to, I am not sure, at least not yet. So it could be like a Happy New Year and then, disappear without any actual communication. They just want to keep that hook because they're not sure now. So what's the Two of Swords in reverse, Spirit? This overall energy for Gemini's reading today. Why was this the overall energy? Two of Swords. Who's making this decision and what is it? Two of Swords in reverse. Hierophant, the World, and the Knight of Cups. This could be person A. Person A says, I know what I want. I know that I'm commitment material. I know what I bring to the table. I want to start a brand new chapter, maybe with a new soulmate now. I'm not going to just stay stuck where I'm waiting for the other person to choose me. I choose me. I choose me, and yes, maybe if it has to be with a new soulmate, then so be it. Universe, I'm ready to start a brand new chapter because I want something which is stable, which is, fulfilling for me as well. So that's what I have for you. I think this person A has done a lot of healing, and I think they are now on that place where they're choosing themselves, no longer willing to sit in a land of confusion as an option. No, I'm going to choose myself now. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. Till next time, then we'll meet at the Love Bite and then in the new year. Till then, namaste.